Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Broke Kaeya main Chronicles video. Today, we are going to continue where we last left off, which means we are finally going to go and track down Flins and see if he's the one who did all this, or it's Rerir in disguise as him, or that he's dead, or that... Actually, that's only it. That's the only ones we're checking for, so let's go meet up Flins. Ooh, I want to pick up these things.
Whoa! The fog's really... Is that a lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead?
Oh
Come
no,
on,
do I have
let's
to
go
fight
see.
these things again? I don't like fighting them.
Will at last part ways.
Monsters!
Raincutter! No, my sword!
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Solidify!
Cool it.
I can't see. I'm backed into a corner. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm good.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us. A fight took place here. Did Flins leave these marks?
Well, marks are being left, so I assume. I don't want to be in the water. Hello? Flins?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flins' voice? Did you hear that? But...
How shall the Savior save themselves?
Ah! More baddies!
Yeah, stop being cryptic, alright?
Power of Gugwa!
Alright,
No,
I'll
my
beat you up.
sword.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
I've got to not hit any of them away, so I have to have them just come right at me. Yeah, just do that, hit that.
Live!
Come on.
Freeze!
See, it's much easier when they come right at
Rain
me, but like,
outlines your
they
fate.
aren't, so...
No, my sword! Raincutter!
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
Oh, my shield's down.
Solidify!
I didn't even notice that.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Come into being!
How did my
Freeze!
Cho get hurt? How did he get hurt? Get down, Kaeya, get down. I don't want to use like any burst
Burst
on just
forth.
one little guy, to be honest.
No, my sword! Huh?
It'll go back down anyways.
Dodge this!
See, he's dead. Flins? Oh,
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
oh, first person. Great. Ghostly shadows haunt this area of the Wild Hunt. If you come into contact with too many of them, you will be lost to the black mist forever, so be careful. Simply shine light from Nefer's lamp on the ghostly shadows to dispel them before they get too close. Alright. Where am I supposed to go? Oh! Supposed to go here? Okay. I'm navigating this pretty fine. Alright, not bad. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to follow the tracks here. Oh! Okay, yeah, I'm supposed to follow the tracks here. The one with the light. Okay, the lightning. I just started moving forward. So I thought I was going the right way. I mean, I was going the right way, but you know. Come at me, fool. Go, don't come at me. Okay, that was just bad timing. That wasn't even me. That was just bad timing. We all agree. That was bad timing, alright?
Ah! We'll be in trouble
With these spooky shadows. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Use the lantern!
Okay, that one was just bad timing. I can't move forward fast, so I just have to keep going. Let me, like, stay in place, so... Okay, 3 over there, 3 over there, 3 over there. Come on, come on, come on, come back, come back, come back. Alright, that time I just got unlucky. Just move forward. Just move forward. Oh! Move back, move back, move back, move back, move back, move back. No, 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 no. Okay, that isn't fair. See, right there, that isn't fair. You go to a certain point and then they all start attacking you. How are you supposed to get through that if they're all attacking you at the same time? Okay, fine. I'm gonna ignore that first one. I'm just going to get for the all 3 of them. That's it. Too close to that guy. Fine. Instead of going for the first one, go for all 3. Because that one isn't fair. You just saw. Like, it just came at me, alright? Yeah, I'm not walking on the trail they want me to use. Yeah, hit me, hit me. Not you, not you. Yeah, whatever, touch me. Not you, not you. Only one at a time, okay? Come on, hurry up before another one sees me. Cause I'm tired. Come on, let's make it, let's make it. Oh, thank goodness we made it. I didn't want to have to do that again.
So, you were tangling
Yeah,
the
we
out
see
here all by
Flins.
yourself.
Ow.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest. So basically,
Yeah,
Flins was fighting
yeah,
with
looks
Rerir,
so
and
good.
then we fought a little bit of Rerir and helped with the lantern. which seems to help push back Rerir. Apparently,
Sorry you
Richmond
had
was
to
his or
see me
something.
like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either. Just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios, and curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rerir claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
If this object is contaminated by the abyss, why carry it on your person?
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Probably not.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, no, but
You briefly tell Flins about Rerir's murder of Sousi, and about the subsequent intent to frame him.
I see.
Can you try to think of a reason why Rerir would try to frame you?
To use
know,
the
he has
Lightkeepers to
has the
find me,
thing.
I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
you mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sousi, Why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too.
Well, I
You
mean,
might
he is
not
a
be
sinner,
familiar
so.
with Sergeant Major Sousi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh,
But every year they would say, "Wait a little longer. Wait a little longer." He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerir's head.
oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Because you're the one who's holding a fragment
Could Rerir be
in the
angry
lantern.
that the cannon Sousi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Or that too.
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you are a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Every lantern casts its shadow. Alright, back to the scene of the crime.
What's the
I feel like there's another way I'm supposed to be going, but it's— oh no, actually this back way. Instead of the front way, alright.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Alright, vague man.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've gotta trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Sorry, I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple of things we'd like to take a look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sousi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Expert use of delaying tactics on her part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
Is he the lantern?
Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
Now that's what I call going incognito.
This
Insert
lantern
laugh
may
track
have a rather
here.
peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark.
It was glowing so
I
much. What do you
calculated that you
mean?
would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal.
Oh.
As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
So what you just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental powers alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all.
Are you a fae?
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
It's very faint, but there is some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flint's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nashatown. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They said that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
However, despite a very thorough search, few new clues emerged.
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle, found every clue? Huh? Paimon, Look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sousi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register it with Nashaton's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
You leave the room without any trouble and start heading towards Hinsta's residence. What? Hinsta, we need your help. Let us in.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
Yeah, a
It is
huge
indeed.
emergency.
Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sousi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sousi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other.
He's been dead for 3 days.
What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You
That
have
means
our
he's been
thanks.
dead for at least 3
We can't
days.
make everything public yet. But once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sousi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means the only thing he did as Sousi was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the wild hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within wild hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments
Well,
to
unless he would be
smithereens.
blasting the light keepers that were in the cannon,
So we
like in the
solved
wild
one
hunt,
mystery, only to dig up another.
to get rid of a lot of them.
This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
We've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Want to rest a day in Asha Town? Your residence is quite far away.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Rerir seems fixated on you, and you on him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah!
I can
You're
see
covered
through
in
you.
more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of
A
explaining
skewer
yourself by
rat?
making
Oh,
lame
a skewer.
excuses.
I thought she said skewer rat.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist.
I guess right by
As
asking that one
evidenced by
stupid
the fact
question,
that
are
I
you
am
a
standing
fae?
before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a lightkeeper. So did you lose a friend?
Not exactly.
I wonder what you lost exactly. I have
was
no
just
idea.
more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Canon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout.
Especially with all the wild
even
hunts
if
that's been
someone
going
is
around
waiting,
lately, so that makes sense.
I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier, now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Don't worry, I won't say a thing.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Where even is our room? Oh, it's next door. I want to talk to Flins a little bit more. What do you got to say, buddy?
It's getting late. The situation is urgent, but rest is vital. Good night, both of you.
If you're here to sign up with the Fatui, make sure your paperwork is all in order.
Okay, stop staring at him, Kaeya. Well, I'm gonna end the video here for now, or else we'll probably be going for like another hour. We'll probably go for like an entire hour, which I don't want to do right now. Well, Flint's being a fae and me questioning, being like, "Are you a fae?" was purely coincidence. I have no idea about Flint. I actually have like no idea about this character. I have not looked into his character. So me just guessing that was just a guess. It was just because just some things about him. I was like, he gave me the lantern trick. I went, okay,
Seems all
he
the
may
other
be
knights
something
already
else.
have their
And they
hands
mentioned
full.
that Faye is kind of a big important part here. And no Krai, I mean Llama is basically a Fae. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the Archon quest, the video, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.